What's going on, y'all? Check me out here, and in front of me I have the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G. That is its official name, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna call it the Galaxy Ultra, and we're gonna jump right into it. So a few weeks ago, I got the opportunity to get some, time with the device, but for a short period. So I'm excited to have it in-house. But in here we have, ooh, I already ripped it. How did I manage to rip? So we got a SIM tray ejector here. Look, if I had just opened it from the bottom. My unboxings never go smoothly. Then we have the device. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on and then set it off to the side. We also have the power brick here, and it's USB-C. We have the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. We got the AKG headphones here. So these have the in-ear cushions, they look comfortable. And then we have the USB-C end here as well. And then we have some additional ear tips. Let's get on to the star of the show. So this is a 6.9-inch screen here, y'all. This is massive. But at the same time, it doesn't feel ridiculously large in my hand. Like, I noticed it's a large phone, but it seems manageable, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the phone has this kind of like slender build. It's not tall and wide, it's tall and slim. I think that helps, especially in, one-handed use. And I noticed as well that I kind of just want to rest my hand on the camera. So I wonder how that will fare over time in reference to like, will I start to smudge the camera because my finger is naturally resting on top of the lens? Definitely gotta put a case on this. Has a little heft to it. Taking a tour around the device. Let's first get this plastic off. On the right hand side, we got our power button and our volume buttons. Nothing on the left hand side. Along the bottom, you have your USB-C charging port, a speaker, and then along the top is where you'll find your SIM card tray. We're just gonna jump into the setup process and get some more initial impressions. For the sake of speeding through this, I'm not gonna copy my stuff over at the moment. I'll get it later. Actually, while this is setting up and doing its thing, let's do a size comparison against the Note 10, because this is the biggest phone of the S20 lineup. It's not a Note device, so I'm really interested to see what the Note is gonna look like this year, with this phone already being so massive in specs and massive in size. But when you look at it next to the Note 10, it doesn't seem that massive, honestly. Especially with the curved edges, kind of makes the device look smaller. So in terms of getting into your phone, you have the option to use face recognition, fingerprints, which is with the built-in fingerprint scanner in the screen, or you could do a pattern, pin, or password. Now, in terms of color options for this, I want to say this comes in this cosmic gray that I have here, black, and boom, we are at our home screen, y'all, finally. Basically, a general overview of this is that this does have a 120 hertz display. So I'm gonna head up into the settings because I wanna say you can turn that option off. You'll notice as well, out of the box, it's not at the full resolution in which it could be at, which is WQHD. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on and hit apply so that we get that maximum resolution. Also in the display section, this is where you're gonna find the motion smoothness. So if we go in here, it's currently set out of the box as well at 60 hertz. I'm gonna go ahead and change that. Wait, you can't have the best of both worlds? So you gotta pick and choose, which one do you want? Another ultra aspect of the Galaxy Ultra is its battery, which is 5,000 milliamps, but the one thing that got a lot of discussion is the camera, because it has a 108 megapixel sensor. So you have your 3 lenses here. You can still do ultra wide, your main camera, or telephoto. Now I want to take a quick moment to talk to those of you out there that when you hear 108 megapixels, it's like a shrug to you. Because what that means for you as a consumer is that when you take those photos and you want to go print them out, you can get, an 8x10 or something even larger and not lose the quality in your image. Or maybe if you want to take a photo and just zoom in to draw emphasis to a particular area in the photo, you can do that as well and not lose any quality. So that's the benefit of having so many megapixels. Something else the Ultra offers is the option to capture 8K video. Let's take a look though at this. I don't have anything to zoom in on right now. I'm gonna have to throw in some B-roll and be zooming in on something.
So that's 10 times. This is 30. Getting
What?
muddy again.
Muddy as heck. You can barely make out what stuff is.
Yeah. Now you can't even see the
No.
switch symbol up there. And then this is 100. So that's it looked like a painting actually.
It really does.
And as for the front facing camera, I want to say it has the ability to capture 10 to 40 megapixel photos. We got a lot of ultra like features up here, like I think some of the features that you would typically find on the Note lineup. I'm looking forward to testing out the camera. Like there's so much that the camera can do. So I'm gonna dive all into that. I'm gonna do a camera comparison of this probably against like the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm gonna do also a review video, and I have a special video for those of you with iOS devices that are contemplating making that big move over to the Galaxy lineup. So we're gonna talk about what is it like to switch from iOS to Android. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. In the comment section, let me know any particular questions you have about this phone. As always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.